Hello and welcome to Year 18 WJTS in.form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and we today are going to talk about a very special girl in our community and a very special benefit to help further some issues that she's been having here lately. And with us today we have Brent Siebert, a Jasper middle school teacher here, and you're going to tell us all about someone named Maci Dittelberger and your kind of connection with her and whatnot. But we appreciate you. First, I want to say that we appreciate you coming in to tell us about her story and for this benefit that we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Well, thanks, first of all, for having me. We're having a great benefit this Saturday night at the Calumet from 5:30 to 9 to benefit Maci and her family. Maci is a 7th grade student of mine, and a bunch of us teachers decided to get together and put on this benefit to help her out as she battles leukemia.
Yes. So, Maci, you were telling me a little bit about her story. She was diagnosed at 12, and she just turned 13. So she's been battling this for a little bit now, and this has pulled her out. I would assume out of the area. It's pulled her out of school and whatnot. So not only have the teachers been trying to do what they can to accommodate with her, but, I think everyone's just really trying to rally around her coming back home and getting back to normal life.
Absolutely. She was diagnosed with a leukemia back in October and immediately taken to Riley's Hospital, where she spent, I can't tell you, 6-8 weeks and went through chemotherapy, rehab. She's still doing chemotherapy now. She's currently back up at Riley's, recovering and trying to get better. I was able to work with her. I work with her via Zoom to keep up with her math, and Mrs. Eckerly works with her for her English. And Maci's just one of those students. I've known the family for a long time. As we were talking earlier, her grandparents grew up or lived right around the corner, and her dad grew up right around the corner from me as I was growing up. Her grandma was my daughter's preschool teacher, and so there's so many connections there. But mainly, Maci is just one of those students. She walks in, she was always smiling. She would be the first to tell you math is not her favorite subject, not even close, but that didn't faze her. She smiles, she laughs, and she worked hard. And, when we found out about this, we knew we needed to help out and see what we could do for her.
Yes, because, it is life-altering. You have to do a complete 180 from your daily tasks or just the whole schedule of a family, and so having to deal with this, and she is fighting for life here, and hopefully she's, like you said, she's still keeping her amazing spirit, which is fantastic to hear. But with that, it comes a lot of travel costs and expenses and whatnot. So that brings us to the Maci Dittelberger benefit dinner and silent auction that you guys are putting on this weekend.
Yeah, We started out, I went to Mr. Tolbert, Mr. Hubster, my vice principal, and principal said, hey, what do you think about this? We'll do a little benefit here at the middle school. Maybe we'll get 100, 125 people. We'll have a little food. Mr. Tolbert and I were going to do all the cooking because we both like to do that, and we'll get a few auction items. And so I started making some contacts locally and outside the area. And next thing we know, we're like, whoa, this is... everybody's responding to Maci's story, and when I told people outside the area about Maci and her story, they're like, we want to help, and so we decided that the middle school was not going to be able to take care of this many people in it. Our cafeteria wasn't that big, so I reached out to the Calumet, and they said, what's the date? And I said, hey, we're looking at March 9th. They said, we're open. Why don't you bring it on out here? We'll take care of you. And we're now looking at 400, 500, 600 people showing up.
Wow.
And it's going to be just a fun night.
Yes, so it essentially blew up overnight, and also, Maci had a little bit of a viral moment. She had a very famous person actually give her a shout out. I'm not going to say his name right, but I would presume you know who that is.
Yeah, so Cody Rhodes from the WWE, I had reached out to the WWE, explained her story, and it was crazy. I got my phone rings, it's Connecticut, and I'm like, well, what is this? And it was... the CEO of WWE's personal assistant, and he wanted to talk to me, And at first, I didn't believe that's what was going on. I thought somebody was trying to prank me.
Oh, my.
So he and I chatted for about 15, 20 minutes about Maci, and he said, well, look, we're going to send you a couple things, and I'll see if I can get a WWE star to do a video. And so about a week later, I got a certificate for 4 tickets to a Monday Night Raw event coming up in June. I got a WWE Championship belt. And then I thought, oh, the video, he's going to forget. And all of a sudden, about 3 weeks after that, I got a video from Cody Rhodes sent to me to forward on to Maci, just letting her know that, they're thinking of her and pulling for her. And it was really cool. So she was kind of blown away by that one, as was me and everyone else. So very awesome.
It is insane to think of the small town connection that you have with her family, and how big this fight, this very small town fight, and this young girl, how big her story and how far it's gotten, which is just amazing to think about. So Brent, you've done a lot of work behind the scenes. We're putting together a fantastic event. Not only is there going to be food, but also there's going to be musical entertainment, a silent auction, and all of these other things going on. So will you tell us a bit more about the actual event to raise funds?
Absolutely. So again, the doors are going to open at 5:30 at the Calumet. Right away, the auction items, it's going to be a silent auction. Those will be going. We have we'll have 3 raffles going on. The first one will be for a 7-night cruise for 2 that was donated by Royal Caribbean. The second one will be the WWE tickets. And the third raffle will be similar to like a 50-50 raffle with the tickets, but it will be for all the gift cards that we've gotten from local businesses. And we've gotten almost $1,500 already in gift cards that we're going to be giving away. And that will go from 5:30 till about 7:45, and then we're going to do all those drawings at 8. And then the silent auction will end about 8:45. The food's going to be served at 6. Local country star Evie May is going to be singing at 7, and she'll sing until we're done at around 9. She's also a former student, and when she heard Maci's story and what I was doing, and there was no question, no hesitation, I reached out to her. She said, as long as I don't have any prior engagements that night, I'm there. And so Evie and her dad Farron are going to come, and if you've never heard those two perform, not only is she and Farron are fantastic singers, but they like to banter back and forth, and they not only sing, they entertain, they have fun, and they're going to put on a heck of a show. Pub and Grub's doing the catering for us. When it got to be this big, Mr. Tolber and I decided, we don't think we can cook for this many people with everything else going on, and it's going to be fun. We've got over 100 silent auction items, approaching probably close to 150 silent auction items, everything from sports memorabilia. We've got an autographed bat from Don Mattingly. We've got basketball signed by the entire team, by the Pacers, the Celtics, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and even Mark Cuban. I reached out to Mark Cuban just on a whim, and he sent me a ball signed by the entire Dallas Mavericks.
Wow.
We've got baseball, football, hockey. We've got hockey jerseys signed. We've got, I don't even know, even one of my favorite probably is the Joey Chestnut signed jersey, the hot dog eating champion of the world.
Wow.
Signed a jersey and sent that to me. We've got autographed pictures from people like Nolan Ryan and Rudy Rudiger from the movie, the actual person, not the character, and just all kinds of stuff there. Then the local sports teams, the Jasper football team gave me a helmet with a bunch of T-shirts from the Jasper football shirts. The boys and girls basketball team here at Jasper gave a backpack full of T-shirts. And then the boys and girls soccer team gave an experience where whoever bids on it gets a couple T-shirts, and then they get to be like a coach for the day. We've got quilts. We've got an Afghan. We've got, I mean, you name it.
There's a wide variety.
Yes, it's not just here. We got sports stuff, or we've got we've got everything and anything that you can imagine. Great Wolf Lodge for a family of 4 donated 2-night stay at their lodge in near Cincinnati, and they also I like to give them a lot of credit because they also said when Maci gets to feeling better, they'd like to bring her family out and put them up for the entire weekend and on them, and just so they can have some rest and relaxation and hopefully forget about things for a little bit and enjoy themselves. So we've got a wide variety of items. It's going to be a ton of fun.
And all of these items, whether it's the raffle or the auction items, all of that money that gets donated is going to Maci's family, right?
100%. And that's what's great. You know, all this stuff has been donated. We have no expense in this. So this is going to be a good fundraiser. And the one thing I did forget to mention, we got tickets to all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Lauren Daigle, she reached out and donated 2 tickets plus VIP experience where you'll get to meet her, which was cool. Reds tickets, Cardinals tickets, Holiday World tickets, Kings Island tickets. I mean, again, we've got something for everyone. So it's going to be a fun night.
And again, I think it just stresses the idea that you guys shared Maci's story so much that people from out of the area really wanted to put their stamp on it and say that we support her in her battle right now, which I think is fantastic. It's not something you're going to see every day. So being able to support Maci in this way is just tremendous. And so we've got tickets that you have to sign up beforehand. Is that right?
We would appreciate that. In fact, you know, I have to turn in the food count to Pub and Grub later tonight, and so it'd be great to have that. Obviously, I'm going to anticipate we are going to have some walk-ins, but we want to try to give them as accurate of a count as possible. And if somebody's wanting to come, they can reach out to me. They can find me at the Jasper Middle School website, Brent Siebert, find my email, shoot me an email, or they can go to the Maci Dittelberger Benefit and Silent Auction Facebook page and find me and shoot me an instant message on there. And that way I can at least know a good approximation of how many we have coming for Pub and Grub. Plus, I can let the Calumet know, hey, I'm going to need this many tables and chairs set up because they are getting ready to start getting their tables and chairs all in a line and leaving me space for the silent auction. We're trying to figure out space and everything.
So as soon as possible, get your ticket submissions in. They're $15 per person.
Correct.
Make sure to let Brent know. There's going to be a cash bar there. Of course, food. There's going to be live entertainment. There's going to be so much to do. And if you don't go at least to support Maci, go because it's going to be a fun social event. It's going to be a lot of people who care about this one young girl in the community. And, you know, it's just going to be a fantastic night out on the town at the very least. So it sounds like you've got your hands quite full, but I really hope that it's a fantastic event and you guys are able to send their family some financial reassurance in this time, because I can only imagine it's terrible. And trying to work through that and have the community support is something that maybe they can look forward to.
Absolutely, you know, and that's why I tell people we just want to make sure that they can continue to live and pay their bills, and that's what we're here to do. Is what can we do to help so that, you know, they can keep doing what they're doing for Maci without having to worry and stress about anything financially, and every little bit we can help. And again, I want to thank all the local businesses, the community, the staff at the middle school for all their support in this. And you know, it's just been amazing. You know, thank you to you guys here at BDC and JTS for really helping us out and promoting this and getting the word out. And it's going to be a fantastic night. You know, the benefit, I can't say enough about Maci and her family and what we're doing and what a great family they are.
All of this for Maci and the Dittelberger family, which is fantastic. But Brent, we appreciate you coming on to talk. The more we can spread the word for Maci, her family, and everyone else, it's just better all around. So we appreciate all that you've been doing, and we're going to let you get back to being extra busy planning this event.
I appreciate that, and again, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much at home for watching. This has been your 18 WJTS in.form. Get those ticket orders in ASAP, or else you're going to miss out on this amazing event for this amazing individual. And we are local people watching local people.